Welcome back, Agent. I trust Laplace is in what manner can I assist you?
Oh, look at me, as giddy as a first-year novice.
No, this isn't right. I don't suppose you have any other recordings, It's evident what happened. My colleagues must have gone quite mad in the isolation of their studies. Sad, but perhaps not unforeseeable. Only one certainty remains. These logs must be destroyed. I shudder to imagine the ramifications if other members of the Order were subjected to such nonsensical rantings. Right then. No point in dithering about. Thank you for your assistance in this, delicate matter. I believe I've promised you a reward. Here is that lockbox. I regret I don't have a key.
Oh, praise the architect. I'd provide compensation, but isn't the garden's beautification a reward in and of itself?
Agent, just the individual I had designated this time to converse with. As should be self-evident, I have dispensed with the slavish whims of the body. My mind is clearer than it has ever... Of course, But now, congratulations are in order. I just received word from Sir Amaryllis that She also mentioned a regrettable defect in it. Your role in this matter is complete. Auntie and I will handle it from here. But allow me to commend you again on your fruitful efforts to make this peace treaty possible. There is more. We studied the data you brought back from the crashed satellite, and we now have a way to turning the entirety of the reticulum toward deep space will accelerate our understanding of the universe. And the Order, in partnership with Auntie's Choice, is now well positioned to triumph over the regressive force. Your contributions have been many and varied, and I will not belabor the point by when the final contest with the Protectorate takes place, were I still shackled to ego, I might have succumbed to some instinct for self.
Commander, this unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter.
I am prepared. Speak freely.
Never thought I'd see the day the Order stoops so... I know your intentions were good, but do you really see these two staying cozy past war's end? Or magnify them. But who knows? This merger's already saving lives, so I suppose it was worth the effort. Nicely done, Commander.
A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Confirmed. Based on energy readings, Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible. Calculating. According to the archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and input. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely. That is a correct transitioning to Good News Protocol. As this unit was corroborated, Auntie's Choice and the Order have sent word that their forces will be prepared to render you assistance once you navigate to Horizon Point. Commanders are expected to lead their teams by example. Briefing complete. Now return.
Do I detect a speak freely?
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being as a result, landing closer to the location. In order to modify it with the Rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control. That strategy would be greatly inefficient, Commander. The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment,
A would-be tyrant doing something tyrannical. Who could have seen this coming?
the Council's motives are unknown. While destruction may be the result, warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. While the Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces to assist you in intercepting the modulator, it seems Agent DeVries is also here, Commander. She sent word that she, quote,
I can foresee a few likely instances where you could use my skills and experience.
once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift, and there is minimal room for error.
Now's not really the time for a chat. You need something?
Soon the Council will answer for his many, many crimes. I have looked forward to this for a long, long time. Long time. This place is a nightmare beyond the most fevered delusion. And those soldiers, they do not look right.
There she is. The Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangle. This explains a lot, actually. Never moseyed up your last go. Poor kid.
Malefactor ahead. I shall reduce them to her, Commander.
Drop a smoke!
Is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And thanks to you,
Let me know when you need a distraction.
brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who produced the flow.
You have my thanks and my
Skip drive manufacturing process.
As if the rift's not hair-raising enough? Something about those soldiers up ahead's got my spine tingling. There she is. The Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangle. This explains a lot, actually. Never moseyed up here last go-around.
Somebody lost? I shall not stay your execution. Got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
N-ray. Exposure.
Assist me, will you? My death would be a stain on both of us. Prosecuting viscerally. Too bad I couldn't hit the broadside of a prayer. Come at me.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining.
Being back here feels like straying into a dream. Bad kind. I cannot begin to imagine what you went through after departing this place. But know this. The Commander and I stand readily by your side. We shall slay this nightmare together.
Support's appreciated. Can't have much to fear with him.
Remember, we're all in this together. The Sea Drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are.
Now's not really the time for a chat. I'll see what I can... What is it? All right, but...
Let us hope that whatever forsaken logic operates within this place does not fail us.
Attention! This is your auntie calling. Per our agreement, Auntie's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way. Order forces are on a similar trajectory.
Timing couldn't be better.
Not sure I trust our shield to hold it against that plasma. Let's find another way around.
My plasma shower days are behind me in the left triangle.
Formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The console of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best this time. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. For that, I am sorry.
Stand ready. Our foe.
I sense it.
I am primed to punish. Smoke break.
Hole in the head, I'm the one you need to worry about.
Incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations!
Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
I'll take it. Make it cover. Current cover position inadequate.
Exposure undermined.
Mindful of those people. Did they just...
Why did you make me do this? Why?
That's Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen.
Helen?
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No, this must be some kind of trick. So it is you. Thank Lord. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in.
Oh, Helen. That's awful.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine.
till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's...
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you to...
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective.
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true. A rift. That's right. We were here to investigate rifts. So...
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to...
So I've come back from death to some... You can help me, though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this. Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Makes two of us. But maybe you could do me one final favor. End this for me? I can't... well... Hey...
Peace ain't easy to come by these days. Glad you found yours. Even if it's...
I know, Rookie. Don't you worry about me neither.
Pascal? Helen?
Yeah. All right. I ain't turning down goodbye then, Commander.
It's all right. This will be yours.
You're the one who forged an alliance between Auntie's Choice and the Order, ain't you?
Supplies available ahead, Commander.
We got supplies and medical support for you up ahead.
You with Auntie?
Hold clear.
We brought supplies.
You may approach, Commander. We've got supplies at the ready. Are you in need of any weapons, armor, or other supplies? We are most grateful for your role in reconciling Auntie's Choice and the Order. Please, take what you require. The presiding bishop herself has...
Greetings! In what particular way are you? Step right. I say usually because Auntie has declared a rare exception. No catch. Well, technically it's all a technicality. I have been fully... Oh, go ahead and take any supply. Oh, tell me. Do you feel as terrible
Initial observations conclude that the subject doesn't... Any injuries you may have sustained, any treatments or supplies you... Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
Providence is much too close for safety. And Rover has... Do not like what this might imply. Judgment!
Finishing my...
The Protectorate is...
What's this? What? Prepare for action!
once, we shall destroy them again. I shall reduce them! Malefactor ahead. Need to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Okay.
That plasma wrapped up in it? I wouldn't recommend getting close. Haven't come this far just to give up. Let's look around. Gotta be some way to deal with this.
Here we face down a more fearsome foe than ever before. War. Pure mathematics.
Oh, was that all we needed? Best to get this equation inputted as soon as possible.
Check enemy light just turned on.
Just stand against us.
Anyone would be able to solve the equation.
It would be the Sovereign. We operate by the Sovereign's grace. Our accomplishments are his own. If he wished to take credit for a punishment I meted out, I would be delighted.
This is scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point.
Another obstacle on our path overcome. Good work.
With our observations in the laboratory, our projections are off by orders of magnitude. The results from the experiments were false. Capture the reading. Let the flame settle as it lies. Data retrieval complete.
Rover to the Providence, Arcadia may be consumed by these rifts.
Attention, please report to intake for processing. Welcome aboard.
They seem to have entered undetected. We'd best unseal the hangar to continue our ingress.
Crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Looks like the cowboys jumped in. Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
What remains of Horizon Point should yield much in the way
Better
of
get a
science,
move on
once the
before
threat
this
of the rift
ramshackle
is
scrapple
neutralized.
of us. You should really go on ahead. We'll keep these slackwits distracted. Go seal the deal.
Greetings, subject. Please make a request.
I am given to
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
As a member of the Protectorate, how might this unit bolster or note?
down there, Deck 01. I saw an intruder alert.
No. They send more bodies into the mill of death. We shall prevail. Some guts and on the up.
Tell me we're not going to just go back.
That's not the plan. Right, Commander? Carry this momentum through to the console.
I would vote in favor of fighting our way to the console, but if you do not, we should either locate an access card
or keep away from our foes. Anyway, the modular has got to be on this deck. We should poke around, but quiet-like. See what information we can uncover.
Reconstitution cannot work. It must not be allowed to work.
Are you actually off? Be wary. I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off an alarm, okay? You've been reviewing our experiments. I hope I'm not. If you wish to see the modulator, you'll want to speak with Chief. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't do to be caught on a... I've been trying to convince everyone.
Irrefutable proof that the console's mad plan is impossible. Yet even if we confronted him with it, I doubt it.
Return to your work, my fellow subjects.
I am honored to stand by your side.
We should keep moving, Commander.
Look at the size of the rift modulator. Seems we shan't be using them. Not without commandeering the whole of the ship. Let us see what we can unearth regarding it.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Science.
Esteemed Council, after much analysis, every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding, as the modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had, and we are now out of. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing. That included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematic.
We've an intruder!
If Skip draws a call like this, why did she
Stuff all right.
Give the word and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Resuming. Currently prospering.
My injuries are not...
How about some cloud cover?
Over here! Free hole in the head! You lot just hit the wrong side of a flare!
If I go unseen. Take the heat off.
Now's not really the time for a chat. You need something?
Your punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator? Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor. Did you find anything else of note? That was not... When one learns information that rattles their understanding, we know that rifts are only caused by skip drives. So if they are appearing in non-colonized, it proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere.
Of course, I wouldn't want to discount these findings too.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the Consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on. It certainly may. At which point we may find the...
I might tread a mite lightly, dear. If I know the Consul's type, and I do...
You may try to reason with the Consul, but I suspect it is a worthless effort. Traitors...
The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must resupply. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance.
Honorable to the last. The Consul will pay. He will pay.
Just goes to show, all the power in the world still can't protect you from a knife in the back.
Focus on accomplishing the task.
To business, then. Time is capital. Time is...
I'd say it's been an honor.
So, here we finally... There's little doubt that he must be slain. And yet, I wish there were an alternative. He should have to rectify his wrongs and answer. I'm merely doing my duty, Commander. Though there was a time when all of this, not just confronting the Consul, but let us proceed.
This is it, Commander. Only thing standing between us and saving Arcadia. This is the mission we should have been on from the moment the Earth Directorate dropped us into the system. Liberating Arcadia from its despots. I think of it as more of a group effort, but you're welcome. You know, back in the day, reading tales of all your daring do's. Never could have imagined myself fighting. Funny how, all right, enough jawing.
The distinguished presiding bishop herself.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my...
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all.
Forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor.
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself, and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you. Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't... Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall...
Greater Tranquility Station was...
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it, and Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have... When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, She set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended. Rifts contain the data of everything they have engulfed, and we have the power to edit, and all supposedly serendipitous events have led to this moment. In the Matriarch's younger years, she dissected this tech, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse. And, well, but it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity it is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future, one free of doubt and greed.
Beware, Commander. The Consul is a master manipulator.
You're entirely out of your... And were I within reach, I would strike down this apostate dog myself. If you wish for me to entertain your argument, you will silence him.
If you've a plan, I trust you to see it through. But I shall keep it.
It's your time that's running out, not mine. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner, seeing it carried out. Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order. But can one truly call that a loss?
Reality would dispute that fact, given that it is I who has invaded your sanctum.
I can scarcely recognize the bishop standing in front of me. To think that But you've been nothing but disappointment. You're so busy chasing figments of the future, you don't even know they're leading...
To a man of such expansive pride, all perceived... Recall, Emery, that we once worked together toward the same aims. You made us enemies when you started down this unconscionable...
I will not be blamed for your treacherous actions. A true Protectorate subject knows that adhering to the Sovereign's word, the same can be said for any subject who wavers. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. And once I provide for the needs of my subjects, I will have them forever. Indeed, that's why my strongest supporters wholeheartedly believe in me. And so which is it? Can my people see reason, as you so aptly put it? Or are they mindless drones needing desperately to be saved by you? For every traitor in our midst, thousands of loyalists remain. If anyone... And they promptly will be.
The Arbiters no longer support you, Consul. Those naive enough to retain some measure of trust...
There. Was that so hard? You'll note that all the brightest, most efficient Protectorate minds were assigned to the Sentinels to ensure the hit. But the Arbiters, they've quite outlived their usefulness. Just one more thing I intend to fix. So you say.
Madness is rarely apparent to one in its throes. I wonder, would you even be capable of hearing...
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us. I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just... Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
It's true. Your matriarch suspected the Protectorate was doomed from the get-go. Reuben was mucking things up even before his mother's body was cold.
No. No, Reuben would not have gone against her. He was the stalwart protector of Arcadia. If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have undone all of them.
She said as much in her correspondence with the First Bishop, that the Arcadian experiment would only prevail so long as
The Matriarch hid her feelings well. Such correspondence had been lost to us, I thought. And now but surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong.
You allow your resolve to be shaken when If I had not traveled with the commander, I would attempt to slay you on the spot. Instead, I shall appeal.
Do not speak to me as though I must be punished. And you claimed so boldly that this plan of mine would fail. So, bah, a report. The abstract means little when compared to reality. Look outside. Is it failing now? That's not true. Despite how things appear at present, with time, this station, all of Arcadia, so they will remain as shells upon reconstitution. Is that... I don't understand. Surely every step leading to this moment was in accordance to the grand... Or this is merely a conspiracy to mislead us. And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary. Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then we are losing this war. It is inevitable. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate. Proud Arcadians. But what use is living if your very framework for existence is in... The matriarch spoke of this in her writings. The follies of focusing so deeply on... There may yet be other ways to save my beloved Arcadia. What? It seems we have a problem. The rift has... Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. Architect, help us. There is. Though, given your tenacity, a chance yet remains. We must bring the modulator as close to the rift as possible.
Are you sure there isn't just an off button? Maybe...
Oh, Emery. Taking a page from Auntie's Choice product testing, I see. We do...
Let me be clear. I am not placing this burden upon your shoulders. I will give you time to vacate the ship. When you are clear, I will fly it into the rift myself. You are right. Arcadia will find its way without... Think what you wish of me, but this is my...
I will accompany him, and ensure all goes as planned. It's only right that I complete the very mission I came here for. Your goal here is the same as mine. Do not miss...
Now go. Make what's left of your existence count.
Damn right.
When the Consul was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic, he chose to save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a burnt-out ruin following its destruction by the Vox station. Auntie's Choice was too preoccupied with galactic expansion to spare resources rebuilding one small company town. Vigilant Hogarth was declared a traitor to the Protectorate, along with most other Westport townsfolk. They were judged according to the paradigm, then sentenced to be executed until dead, forever tied to the city they could not protect. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. The monastery, however, returned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wiley's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. Seer Wiley fled the Order and sought refuge in a backwater Arcadian town to contemplate his failings. As word of the Exeer's arrival spread, people lined up for predictions. Forsaking the math that failed him, he offered obvious yet effective advice instead. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He had his work cut out for him. Anti-Directorate sentiment swelled following Zebulon Tran's release of the agency's skip-drive agreement with the Protectorate, an agreement that had enabled the Protectorate's worst authoritarian impulses. Niles' association with Tran limited his opportunities for promotion. Although he never rose higher than the Chief of Special Operations, the position still allowed him to leave a meaningful impact on the agents serving under him, which suited Niles just fine. Utilizing what he learned alongside the commander, Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. But with no authority figure to lead its subjects, the Protectorate was a shell of its former self. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. Auntie Cleo went through the motions of accommodating the Order, yet privately aspired to keep free trade anything but free. She began a new initiative. Any corporation or government that refused her trade conditions was promptly dealt with, either via takeover or strategic use of rifts. Auntie made her first public appearance in years, inspiring a fashion trend in bubble helmets. In no time at all, she won more public support than Ruth, which she sought to use as leverage when the time was right. Ruth Bassar proceeded to interface with the archive, an agonizing process that clawed away her lifespan. The archive computed that she was mistaken to compromise with the corporatists. To advance the plan, she needed to destroy them from within. So she proceeded to do just that. She had only been using the corporation for its logistical infrastructure. Auntie herself and at least some of her top executives needed to cease existing in Arcadia, either via assassination or skip-drive-assisted exile. Bassar stripped the power from the corporatists in subtle ways, until it was too late for them to stop her. Yet it remained unclear how long the Order could sustain its dominance once Ruth Bassar passed on to become one with the equation. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death, while letting him live the rest of his addled days behind closed doors aboard the undisputed claim. Until one day, Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. With its reputation tarnished by its well-publicized agreement with the Protectorate, the Earth Directorate was on its back foot in negotiations to purchase skip drives from the new leadership of Arcadia. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of Purple Berry Crunch. The release of the skip drive schematics to the public domain resulted in new and exciting opportunities for independent manufacturers. However, unchecked use of the drives would ultimately lead to an even greater proliferation of rifts, once again imperiling the galaxy. Fortunately, the Order stepped in. Leveraging their partnership with Auntie's Choice, the Order sold rift modulators to all skip drive manufacturers for a modest price, thus preventing another outbreak of rifts, while Auntie's Choice made a tidy profit. The rifts across Arcadia and beyond were soon closed. Trade quickly resumed, with Auntie's Choice handling logistics. Yet, more than just goods and resources traveled the re-established trade routes. The Order's version of scientism spread as well. Many colonies stabilized, many thrived, and some even rose to an Arcadian level of prosperity. But there are still some that have never been heard from. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
I'm kind of thrilled to see you playing ball with Ruth Bassar. They say the enemy of my enemy is worth exploring.